Okay, welcome back. Those of you watching us on YouTube for a extremely short session. I'm just kind of breezing through today. Hopefully we'll finish this dungeon that I'm staring at.
What do the Hunting Blades mainly do as a guild?
Like their name says, they make their living hunting monsters.
It's not like there's any shortage of monsters once you're outside the barriers. Business must be booming.
Yeah, they definitely get a lot of commissions. But the Hunting Blades aren't killing monsters just because someone asked them to. Monsters are evil. This evil must be punished. That's the creed of the Hunting Blades.
I wonder if any of them are doing it just for their own personal grudges against monsters.
Oh yeah, a lot of people. Like Nan's parents were killed right before her eyes when she was a kid.
Huh. It'd be hard not to hold a grudge after something like that.
Yes, Adam. That would be Rita there. Now, Remedy says they're, implying there haven't been bad Tales of games. I wouldn't know. Let's see. Functionally speaking, this is my 4th Tales of game. So...
What sort of Blastia is this?
Hey, get your grubby mitts off it. Of course, it's slightly different from the norm, but it looks like a type of warp blastia. Its activating mechanism is... let's see... Huh?
What's the matter?
There's no activation switch. It's properly equipped with a core, and it doesn't look like it's the type where you can activate it by removing the core.
So maybe there's an activation switch located somewhere else?
Perhaps, if there were another blastia like this one in this town.
Hang on a second. Okay.
It wouldn't be too unusual for there to be some device to manage all of them at once.
Oh, so we can't activate it then. Too bad.
Huh? Why is it too bad?
I just had a hunch it would lead to something interesting.
Blastia isn't a toy, you know.
Couldn't we just look for the device that's managing it?
Yes.
Sure, maybe we can find it.
It'll be fine, Tesla. God dang it.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Whoops. God dang
I
it.
told you.
Look, it's not like I'm...
Was this town really destroyed by an earthquake? The buildings all look kind of strange.
Yeah, they don't look like they collapsed from the ground shaking. Something's weird.
Yeah, so how were they destroyed then?
Got me. Maybe we can find out by asking someone who used to live in the town.
That's not really why we're here, though, so why should we care?
You actually have a point there.
No, the Tales of games don't do turn-based. They have a pseudo-ARPG style to them.
Sorry if I hurt you.
So it's this.
We finished them off. It looks like a dead end.
Should we head back, or...
Hold on. I'm gonna have a look around.
Well, the combat's a net neutral for me so
Not a
far,
keyhole or anything.
with response to what Jake Servo says.
Really?
Yuri, an amateur like you would never be able to open a door like... What the?
I wouldn't want Captain Carroll to dirty his hands on such a filthy door.
Oh, right. Well, shall we?
Wouldn't it be crazy if a monster just gobbled up your foot right now? Just a giant munch and... oops, no more foot.
What? Whoa!
Looks fine to me. Let's go inside.
What am I? Your test dummy?
Yeah, I've heard a few dozen people say that, Anansi.
What's this do?
Get your grubby mitts off it! I don't want to have to tell you again.
It seems like it might be an activation switch for the warp blastia upstairs.
Nothing's happening.
It doesn't have enough air.
Not enough air. I wonder if that ring I got in the Shaikos ruins might be able to do anything.
Ah, the sorcerer's ring. I'm not sure, but you might as well give it a try.
Sure, why not?
It worked.
Maybe that means we'll be able to use the warp blasty upstairs.
Let's go.
Oh, that'd be terrifying, Tesla. Okay. Ah! Damn it! No! I was so distracted. A puff of logic. I knew you'd betrayed me. How could you? Alright, I was gonna try that out. Damn it.
I beat you into next week.
Anyways, thank you, a puff of logic. Now that I'm out of that combat, thank you very, very much. As ever and as always, much appreciate your support. Thank you. If you know what you'd like to put that towards for a future stream, just let me know. If you'd like to put it in the I'm interested in everything category, you can do that too. But either way, thank you very much. Oh, god damn it! Ah!
Oh, man.
So I'm still trying to do the cancel technique, and I'm still failing at it.
The cry of victory.
Oh, it's working.
So that was the activation device after all.
Then hurry up and...
Hold your horses. This is just like in the Shaikos ruins. If you don't fill up the core with air, it won't work.
Ah, so I should use the sorcerer's ring.
Right.
I just like to say for the Empire myself, Tazara. But that's because I'm actually an Imperial citizen, so you know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm holding the 3 buttons. I looked this up last night, too. Maybe they got rid of it in this version? Ah, whatever.
Could you be any more...
If you don't want to allocate it at all, that means you're not interested in anything I do. A puff of logic. If you want to put it towards everything, it means you're interested in everything I do. And thus it'll actually be put towards a run. That's the difference. Well, first they'd walk in and say, hey, do you want to join us? And then once they did, they would do it. I don't understand the question, Adam. Everything it is. Puff of logic. There we go. Thank you again. Very, very much, sir. Oop. Well, this world is better than Enderal in every single possible way, so you know, that's something it's got in its favor. I've never heard of Godzilla before, Tesla. I definitely didn't watch the 90s movie, the one that came out in the States, that was actually ruled to not be canonically Godzilla by the Japanese movie that came out after it. I'm definitely not aware of the Dr. Pepper incident. There's actually no camera controls at all, Darth Tyron. This is purely automated camera. I've definitely never seen the original black and white film, which is also the only Godzilla film I actually liked. I definitely never saw the immediate sequel to that one. I have no idea who Mechagodzilla is, or Ghidorah, or King Ghidorah. There we go, sorry. I have no idea who Mothra is. Never heard of them. Completely ignorant. I have no idea what sarcasm is. I've never heard of it in my life. I'm trying to work on making my sarcasm more obvious. How am I doing? Well, I'm already lost. That took 5 seconds. There's nothing in there. There's nothing over there. And this is just the way back. I guess we could just go back. See if I missed anything. Nope, that's just the way out. That didn't take long. Alright, what amazingly obvious thing am I missing?
Let's work together.
That's not... God damn it.
We finished them off. Oh.
No, no, no. Any true Godzilla fan knows what Super X is. God dang it.
Just go away.
We're done.
No, Super X totally doesn't count. That's kind of part of the joke. I mean, come on. Oh, jeez. So I think I just got the structure of this dungeon, and I already hate it. 15 gigatives? 15 gameplay negatives. Which are now gigatives. As opposed to gazatives. I'm actually curious if the new Godzilla film has anything to do with the old Godzilla continuities. I'm guessing not, since they're trying to do this whole shared universe MCU thing. What protagonist is James Rayner? Easy answer. Well, that was a waste of everything. Yeah, I want to know how the hell they're going to have King Kong go up against Godzilla. Like, they've established Kong already in Kong Island, or Skull Island, or whatever it was. He's not that big, and he's not that strong. Godzilla has been established both in his previous film and in this one as being very big and very strong. I'm pretty sure Godzilla would win there. Just... Kong's like, roar, and then Godzilla breathes on him, and that's the end of it, the end. Hell of a fight, guys. Hell of a fight. Yeah, they'll probably pull some kind of bullcrap to make it work. Either that or they'll fight and then they'll team up. You know, BVS kind of a thing. Although I'm also the person who thinks that Batman vs. Superman is just kind of an eyebrow raiser to begin with. The concept, not the movie. Or the comics. Or the other comics. Who would they fight? Well, obviously Mechagodzilla. Hello. People have already asked me that, Chocolate Robin. For the moment, I'm going to go with no. And then I'm going to get frustrated and give up, and then I'm going to say yes. But put simply, I want to decide if this place actually deserves a negative before I give it one. Mecha Barbara Streisand. I don't know, man. I don't think anything could beat that. Oh, that's even worse than I thought it was going to be. I mean, Mechagodzilla is a logical place to go. And also my favorite of the old ones, by the way. I actually liked a decent chunk of the BVS movie, Savicom. I think I'm the only person in the world who felt that way, though. Okay, so there is a post-credit scene. That's good to know.
Wow, these buildings are from the late Elachasm civilization. It must be a very old town.
You seem to know a lot about these things. As always.
It's such a shame they just let this city fall apart like this.
Do you really think we're in any position to be sightseeing around this moldy old city?
We do have things we need to be doing.
Then shouldn't we be focusing on them instead of this little tour?
Oh, wow, that round roof is using the Leon method first developed by Emperor Heliodorus IV.
But I guess we should do something about that first.
Yeah.
I mean, she was moving around, looking at stuff. I don't understand the question. Ah, damn it!
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair. How's this? We finished them off.
I finished the
I mean, I don't want to fight you, Tesla, although I do disagree with you. Wait, there's a story? There's a plot to Tales of games? Are you sure? I think he's lying to me, guys.
Sorry if I hurt you.
I give up on trying to get the cancel in. I give up. I don't know what I'm doing, obviously, and the guide I read was clearly wrong, so whatever.
We finished them off.
I'm sure there's a plot here, I just haven't seen it yet. No, what irritates me, Tesla, is when people say I have nothing to say about gameplay. Or that I shouldn't be listening to about gameplay. Or that I don't talk about gameplay, or I don't know what I'm talking about with gameplay. That's what tends to piss me off.
How interesting.
Estelle looks as interested in cities as always.
Estelle, come on, let's stick together.
I'm fine.
The buildings are run down, it's overgrown, and this place is seriously built like a maze.
With all these obstacles in the way, it's pretty tough to go where you want to go.
Huh? Estelle!
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
I thought I just said to stick together.
You all need to be more careful. I've never seen anyone get lost so easily.
You've never grouped with Disc. Sorry. It's a joke no one's gonna get. So that's clue 3 and clue 2 we have now. There's no command, crit source. You just pray to the... whatever you pray to, I don't know. And then they're like, aha! And then they link you the document. And then everything is awesome. So I already went that way, I already went that way, I already went that way. I did not go that way yet.
So it looks like the Blood Alliance.
Isn't here after all.
Those guys are the hunting blades.
That man. We saw him in Date on Hold.
Ah, now that you mention it, we did see him. So he's the leader of your guild then?
There are some that do that, Tesla. And I agree with you.
He's gonna fight that monster all by himself?
What? No way, man!
He took it out in one hit?
That was a fatal strike.
A fatal strike.
It's a crazy powerful technique that extremely skilled swordsmen can use.
Huh, so how do you do it?
How do you do it? How should I know?
Fatal Strike. A strong attack which throws your opponent off balance, followed by a single well-timed strike to finish the enemy.
Is that something else you read in a book?
Yes, it is.
I see. It sounds like it's easier said than done.
You really want to get back into your guild, don't you?
What makes you say that?
Oh. Carol, are you going to go back to that guild?
I won't go back. I'm sick and tired of monster hunting.
Won't go back or can't go back? It sounded like you were fired.
No way! I'd been planning on leaving for a while.
Is that so? Well, no matter then.
So, let's get going.
Well, I'm glad you're staying with us, Carol.
Anyway, what do you think they're doing with such a large contingent?
Yeah, if they wanted to take out that monster we saw, one person would have been enough.
This is actually the first time I've ever seen this many guild members gathered in one place.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of the members are loners. They tend not to travel in groups. And the chief being here is out of the ordinary too.
Curiouser and curiouser.
You wanna follow them and see what they're up to?
Nah, that sounds interesting, but I'm gonna keep going.
He's looking for members of the Blood Alliance after all.
Yeah, I don't want to worry about 2 guilds. One is more than enough.
Frickin' guilds. The guild union's horrible anyways, as we know. Order over chaos. I kind of like the idea too, Remedies Exion, but I think it could be done better. Just to name one example off the top of my head. Excuse me, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess has you literally learn new sword techniques as you progress through the game by being taught by the previous Link. Spoilers.
I think I'll try to do that thing.
What was that just now?
Speaking of...
That fatal strike thing.
Is it something that can be done so easily?
Hey, I won't know if I can until I try. How did it go again?
First you attack the enemy to throw it off balance.
I mean, the Guild Wars that Guild Wars is named for was actually a pretty horrible event.
Alrighty.
Yuri.
I see it.
What do you see?
I
No,
slam
crit
open
source.
to attack. Well, you need a little skill, but it's not really that hard. You think you could do it while watching me? All right, let's go.
That was fun.
Amazing! These are the threads that weave our future.
And no, Savacom, it's a different thing. It has more to do with unions than anything else. Oh, jeez.
This one's strong. Don't just stand there whining. I'm holding
Frickin' mimics.
Yeah, I beat you into...
Yeah, I think we could come up with plenty of examples of a guild that is not evil across fiction. It's nowhere near as bad of a thing as the Empire thing.
There's no way you could.
I'm curious what prompts the final strike, since nothing I've been doing has been prompting it now that I've done the tutorial, but whatever. I was actually just about to be excited, like, ooh, you know, a timing, context-sensitive thing. More stuff to do in combat. Nope. Tell you one thing, I'm actually kind of sick of this song already. Listen, it's not my fault that a loot box killed my parents right in front of me. It was on that day I became Loot Box Man. I became the embodiment of all that people fear and hate in order to fight the loot boxes.
Don't get in my way.
Oh, damn it. There was one for like a second, but I was too slow. I was too slow. Okay, so we did that. So let's go left. I've already been here. I'll have to try straight then. You know, every mission he's like, alright, I'm ready to defeat, you know, Common Sense Man. Hang on. And he walks over to, like, one of those... what are they called? Like a gumball machine, right? He puts a quarter in the machine, and a little ball pops on. He's like, today I'll be using the power of flight, or, you know, something. That would be terrible, Jake Serval. Also completely useless. Whoops. Come on. God, yeah, my controller really is dying. Poor controller. I'm sorry. I'm still missing clue 1 and anything after 3. Listen, if the local wildlife would leave me alone, I wouldn't kill it. It's really simple. I didn't... Well, now we're down here. Well, that does sound like hell, Tesla, but on the same time, I mean, isn't that just real life? Well, think about it for a second. The only way politics can be decided then is if people purchase things. In other words, people spend money on random elements in order to give them an insight into what they should fund or support.
I didn't have a chance to ask you this, but
You mean me?
why didn't you return to the capital when we were in Torum Harbor?
Why?
Oh yeah. Stella wanted to tell Flynn that he's being hunted, right?
Yeah, at that point, your journey should have ended.
Well, you see,
Hey, by the way, who was hunting Flynn down anyway?
I'm not quite sure.
Wasn't it Rago?
Huh? That villain?
Yoder was on Rago's ship, and Yoder's the Imperial Prince.
Yeah, so...
I'm saying that I think Flynn's true mission was to find Yoder, though I don't know why things would end up that way between big shots from the same empire.
Politics, Yuri. Politics.
I'm sorry. I don't know either.
Well, that's okay. But what about you? Are you sure you don't want to go back?
Well, I kind of just went with the flow and came along from Torum Harbor. But I think maybe I wanted to keep traveling with everyone a bit longer. So, Besides, we still haven't gotten the Blastia core back yet.
That's true, but isn't that my business?
Can't I help out?
Yeah, sure. Feel free to come along.
Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, Caspian, I'd say the first case was probably my favorite. The extra case was really good, right up until it just kind of lost it right at the end, which I think I mentioned during the rumination. I don't remember. Okay. So, left here. And then I already went that way, so that didn't lead to anything. God, where haven't I been at this point? I've already decided I dislike this dungeon, by the way. I'm not a fan. I've only played the first game, Jake Servo. And only for the rumination. God, that would have been like November or December when I actually played through that, so it's been a little bit. Yep, nope, nothing in here. It'd be nice to have a mini-map or... God damn it. It'd be nice if the enemies would stop respawning.
Man, I was just getting warmed up.
Well, there's not liking something, and then there's disliking something. Disliking something would be in the negatives. Not liking something would be a neutral.
Don't get sloppy!
Alright. In the interest of schedule, I'm going to go ahead and look up a map. I mean, I only have a limited amount of time today anyways. So we're going to tab. Did anyone ever link... God damn it, come on. Him the document? Apparently Bragwin did, so we're cool. No, not the Labyrinth of Memories. Although there's apparently several maps for the Labyrinth of Memories, whatever that is. Excuse me, God. God, why am I so tired today? Is this it? Nope. Oh, I love casual spoilers. Because they're just going to be like, hey, and then you'll meet this character who's totally a thing. I'm not even finding a map. Wait, is this it? Did I find a map? I might have found a map, I think. It's in French. So I don't know what anything is, but at least visually it gives me an idea of what I'm looking at. Anyone know French? I'm guessing escaliers is the codes I need. Nope, that's stairs. So that's chests. That's questions. I don't know what MDP means. Or sauvegarde? I can't do French pronunciation at all, by the way. I have to look it up every time. Oh, that's the save. Okay, so that's save point. That's stairs. That's chests. That's an examine point. That's map. That's blasty. So I need all the examine points, I guess? I guess? I'm just guessing here. I really don't know. Is this even the right area? Where am I? So I'm like right here. Yeah, that's actually literally where I am. There was one up here. Let's just double check, make sure I had this. Yeah, I agree with the niche comment there. That's probably why they managed that. For a while there, GameFAQs, back when GameFAQs was actually a good website, had a thing, a specific category of non-spoilers styles of walkthroughs, where they would, it would be like, you have to go to this fight. This next fight involves you using this attack and this stuff, and this is the person's health, and blah, 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 blah. Wouldn't say their health, or their name, or why you were fighting them. Sometimes it would just be like, and then a cutscene plays, and that's it, It was kind of nice. Okay, so I got that. So let's go back over here. Hello, Mighty Mage. Let's go in here. I feel like I already got this one. It looks like I did, because I'm not seeing any prompts. So I'm just mashing A here. Okay. What does MDP mean? Anyone knows what MDP means in French? So... go here. I mean, we're about to find out anyways, so whatever, I suppose. My dear proletariat. Well, whatever the MDP is, it was right here. So I already have that, whatever that was. So... God, was it really Tagoida? I didn't actually see that. All I saw was Epic Da Vinci. Which makes sense when you think about it. My dear proletariat. Thank you very, very much, Epic Da Vinci. Much appreciate those subs and your support. Thank you very much. Now, if you want to put that towards something, if there's a future stream you're interested in, just let me know. If you want to put that towards everything, because you're just interested in everything, just let me know. If you don't want to put that towards anything at all, you can let me know that too. All of these are feasible choices. I'm 90% certain I got this clue. Which means... I actually have an idea what I'm doing. Only an idea, and I could be completely wrong. But we'll see. So, I need to go... Cyberpunk, you got it. Let me tab over here. Epic Da Vinci. Cyberpunk. Starting to see more interest in that. Which will be good for when it comes out a year from now. Okay. So I want to go this way. I mean, that just sounds like negligence to me, Dakota, rather than deliberate malfeasance. It's just my impression. I don't actually know. An FPS RPG? Just making an RPG in an FPS format, that's all. And then call it Morrowind. Okay. Do I already have all three? Must not encounter enemies. Yeah, there's also the Fallouts too. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas. Yes, you also need to kick your enemies every time they're in your way. Just kick them off cliffs, kick them into stuff. I think that would work for some reason. Oh, nope, this wasn't it. Where the hell was it? Shoot. Now I don't know where it is. Well, I have clues. In fact, I apparently have 3 clues. What I do not know is where the clue turn-in thing is. So I'm going to do this. Oh, God damn it!
We got a head start.
Let's take care of him quick.
You want revenge? Bring
Yeah, I know. I need to go down the spiral stairs. I don't remember where the spiral stairs are. That's why I'm kind of stuck. Is it there? The map doesn't indicate at all. I'm going to just start trying buildings until we run into it. Ah! That wouldn't even surprise me, Dakota. This is probably the first major dungeon we've gone through that's more than just walking for a few screens and then seeing a cutscene and then walking for a few screens and seeing a cutscene. In fact, for that matter, this is also the first dungeon where the enemies respawning has even been a factor. Is this it? This is it. Okay, okay. Half an hour in this place. What are we up to, speaking of which? We need another 126. Or 24. So you're going to hear him say Azure 124 more times before we move on to our next move. This is dumb. There we go. Okay. We got the clues.
What's up? I feel kind of sick all of a sudden.
Even someone as dense as you can feel it?
Who are you calling? Wait, does that mean you can feel it too?
Ugh, what a feeling.
Yuri. Estelle too?
I'm fine.
Don't overexert yourself. We can rest here and have a look around.
Seriously, what's going on? Ever since we got here...
If a monster attacked us right now, I don't think I'd be up to it.
Saying stuff like that is the best way to attract monsters, you know.
I mean, he's right.
Yuri!
If you're gonna keel over, couldn't you do it in the middle of a crowded city street? I can't be expected to be there to catch you every time.
Yes, thank you. I'm still doing okay.
Meanwhile...
This is air.
What? I thought air couldn't be seen with the naked eye.
If it's dense enough, it can be.
That's an interesting question. Can air be seen if it's very dense? Real question.
Estelle, weren't you saying something about that earlier?
Air, not air.
That dense air is bad for the body.
Yes. High-density air can occasionally have very negative effects on the human body.
All right, everyone take lots of deep breaths while we stand here and talk about it.
It made you pass out in the Koi Woods, too.
Really? Wow.
Maybe we should get out of here.
But we still haven't made sure if the mercenaries are here or not.
I guess that's true, but
Let's keep moving.
It looks like this Blastia is linked to the door.
How do we open it?
It seems that we have to carefully put together the symbols to form the right phrase.
wouldn't it be faster to break in?
That's not a good idea. What if it makes the door stop working?
Hey, something's coming out of it.
So, should we just put some letters in here?
Hey, didn't we pick up some odd pieces of paper?
Actually, come to think of it, could this be a clue to the passcode?
Seems we need to use our mind to get an answer. Let's look at the paper again.
I mean, I suppose it'd be like having an ozone machine or something like that. Light sky sphere. The sun? I don't know, Dakota. That's why I keep making fun of it. It was the sun, apparently. Okay. Oh no, it's... I have no idea what it is.
Water is floating?
It looks like that Blastia is causing it.
And probably this strange feeling as well.
Look, I'm sorry to make fun of this game, but first of all, they call the main source of magic in the game air. Pronounced air, and extremely close to spelled air. Then there's the second problem, where they call the main magitek of the setting Blastia. It's extremely hard to take them seriously when they keep using the word Blastia. It's like hearing goblins in World of Warcraft talk about their new super tech, and what it is it explodes really well, and they call it Blastia!
Huh. He's similar to the ones at Emmead Hill in Capua Nor.
Is it broken?
When a Blastia breaks, it loses its ability to take in air. There's no way it would get like this.
So, what's going on?
I don't know. What could he be trying to do?
Was that a monster?
Explodium.
Monster!
Take it easy, you're not feeling well. And there aren't any doctors around here.
Huh? But I... Ah!
The barrier's gonna fail.
Don't worry. That's a reverse barrier.
Reverse barrier?
It's a powerful barrier for holding monsters. He won't get out of there anytime soon.
Didn't you quite literally just say the barrier was about to fail?
But the air here, this isn't normal.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's starting to disappear!
Rita!
This is my
Calm
shocked
down,
face.
I'll have it fixed in no time.
So who are the numbskulls that decided to go and ignore our friendly warning?
Hi?
Sorry. None of us here are nice enough to take your friendly warning seriously.
Huh, you don't say. Well now, if it isn't that runt Carl who got his sorry butt cut from the team. The air must be affecting him. It looks pretty thick over there.
That's just what we want. You all just sit tight and behave yourselves. We're only interested in taking out this big brute.
You sure talk big. Taking care of a pet is a big responsibility, you know. Don't go abandoning him for someone else to take care of.
I him again!
Phew. Hey, I feel better.
The barrier's down!
Of course! That dragon freak broke the Blastia! You're dead, freak! Dead!
I mean, to give you an idea of where this story is going,
That's it. Show me some anger. Show me what a monster's like.
I would give you, like, 20 to 1 odds that the Dragon Rider person is actually a good guy. And they're doing this to try and save the world or save the people or something, right?
Now I'm gonna mop the floor with you. Huh?
Looks like he wants the first piece of action, Clint. Well, come and get some then! Yeah!
It's a shame, considering that this game came out, you know, almost 10 years ago, Adam, and it's still... Like, we had already hit the subversion point of fiction. I mean, we all do it. I do it, too.
Damn, if we lose our balance.
I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
I guess we gotta take care of someone else's pet.
Hey, Kay.
I'll blow you away.
Okay. Spirit harnesses. I like it.
Too.
Why are you guys entering the fight bit by bit? I'm actually confused by that.
Sorry I'm late.
Why are they... I think I do actually want to do while I'm here. Since I haven't been using these at all. The dreaded giant. It's... up is... what? So it's blue is kind of full, its red down is mostly full, its green right is almost empty. I don't know what any of that means, but cool! Awesome. All I have to do is green him down more, and I can Fatal Strike. Or I can just kill him.
Hey,
See you around killing you. Have a good one. Okay. We're just gonna stand here then, as he extremely slowly walks away.
We made it.
what about Carol?
There ain't a monster alive that wasn't born to be my punching bag!
Master, it's too dangerous!
This monster's mine, even if it costs me my life!
Okay.
Yeah!
Well, enjoy the death.
It's not gonna hold.
Chief, we
We have to withdraw. We can't afford to stay here now that the Mark has escaped.
Damn. Hadn't seen a monster like that in a while. What a letdown. Alright, pull out!
We should leave too.
It's not fair. I wanted to beat the hell out of that freak, too.
Wait, where did Carol go?
If he isn't out here, he probably left before us. We'll look for him as we go.
Oh no, the voice direction's been kind of off or bad the entire game, okay? Not the voice acting, the voice direction. It's really clearly the direction. And yeah, the sound balancing has also been kind of terrible. Oh, you know what it feels like? It feels like this is one of those situations, because this happens, or has happened, I don't know if it still happens, where the actors are just given the script, and they just go down. They just go down the list. That's it. I mean, I guess I could do that. It would speed up the theater, that's for certain.
Something comes up, and it's just poof, you're gone. Always, always running away by yourself.
It's not like that!
Not like what?
Like I said back in Halure.
I'm not talking about Halure. If you're not ashamed of anything, then shouldn't you hurry back to your friends?
It's just that...
No need to explain to me. I think you've got other people who'll listen to you.
Huh? Guys.
Carol, I'm so glad you're safe.
Where the hell did you go? We were really in a jam back there.
I'm sorry.
Hey, at least you made it out in one piece.
I'm leaving.
Wait!
You think long and hard about what you've done. That's all I have to say to you.
Hey, cut it out!
Let's get going, Carol. We're all tired.
Yuri.
Man, we were way off. The Blood Alliance was nowhere to be seen.
No kidding. We'll have to take any information that guy gives us with a grain of salt.
Guy? You don't mean...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna roast that deadbeat the moment I see him!
Let's take it easy on the way back.
It's not like I...
Hey, you're gonna get left behind.
I'm coming! So air is more than just a handy substance for making Blastia work, huh?
Oh, the questions amateurs ask, I swear. Air affects everything in the world. Our own bodies, the growth of living organisms, even the weather.
So the Blastia in Ragoz's palace that controlled the weather was interfering with the air?
Correct.
So then, that means the air here is interfering with the processes in our bodies.
I mean, I can handle it, but is it really a good idea for us to be in air this dense?
We shouldn't stay here too long, especially runts like you who are still growing. The younger you are, the more of an effect the air will have.
Huh, guess that makes sense.
I won't lose!
Could you be any more of a pain?
So anyways, I don't even have to go up here. Did you ever want to be a mutant? No, not the cool kind of mutant. The horrible kind. Oh, Christ's sakes, this guy. See you around, Jake Servo. Hope to see you in the future. Also, the name of that last skit was literally Airsick. Are they just doing it on purpose? I mean...
The common rabble. So I've finally found you. That's far enough.
You lackeys must have had a lot of time on your hands if you crossed the ocean just to see us.
You're in no position to talk down to the likes of me. Now, princess, right this way.
Huh? What does he mean, princess?
Oh god, they haven't actually said that out loud yet, have they? Is that supposed to be a plot twist?
Princess standing right here in front of us.
Oh, no, okay, we're cool.
Yuri, but how did you...
What? Estelle's a princess?
I suspected as much myself.
Rita, you too?
I mean, it's really, really obvious. It was obvious since literally the first scene you were in.
Wait, you've got to be kidding!
And what will happen to my friends?
Why, they'll be drawn and quartered for abducting a member of the royal family, of course.
Please, wait!
Hang on. Damn it, freaking stupid thing.
I wasn't abducted.
Ah, what a mouthy young lady you are. This way, please.
Estelle!
Now die like the flies you are.
Arrest the culprit Yuri Lowell and his accomplices.
You, the Swan Brigade. Just a minute. This prize catches mine. I won't let you take him from me that easily.
Catch? Our duties are not to be carried out in the fashion of a hunt. Did I not also hear someone mention dying earlier?
You did. What is wrong with condemning criminals to their deaths?
That's a good question.
Should not criminals be captured and judged in accordance with the laws?
I suppose I can let you have these little worms. If it isn't Schwan, it's Flynn. These upstart commoners are so full of themselves. Even that commandant.
This way, please, Your Highness. Do watch your step.
But I...
Yes, right this way.
Arrest them, in the name of Captain Schwan!
Okay, Yuri Lowell gang, it's curtains for you, I say.
What do you mean, gang? Hey! Get your hands off me! Do you know who I am?
But I haven't done anything!
Don't hurt them. I beg you.
Why are we going along with this?
Estelle, don't worry.
We literally just took out a giant monster thing. And now it's like, so you know these Tweedledee and Tweedledum guys? Yeah, they're totally going to capture us. And we're going to let them because...
Yuri!
I have no idea why.
Start walking. Walk, I say.
Ow! Hey, watch it with the pulling.
Sir Schwan, we shall take these undesirables to Heliord. All members, fall out! Continuing on, we will review the particulars of your 18th crime.
Please do.
Is it true that you threw a knight sent to collect the taxes into the river?
Wow, I'd forgotten about that. Was that you, Tweedledee?
That's right. I was in bed with a cold for 3 whole days thanks to you.
How many more of these are there? This is getting pretty boring.
I wonder what'll happen to me.
See you around, Savicom.
So I'll write, you have no signs of remorse in the report then.
Where's that do-nothing captain of yours anyway? What was his name? Schwan?
Playing hooky because he's the big shot.
You dare mock our captain? Sir Schwan is a legendary hero, and a veteran of the Great War 10 years ago.
So basically, His Eminence would never stoop so low as to deal with nobodies like us.
Quiet, I say. Quiet! Getting on to your next offense.
Your Excellency, Commandant Alexei, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Alexei? What?
All your crimes are hereby pardoned by the good graces of their highnesses Estelles and Yoder.
Is that Wesker? Hang on, that sounds like the voice actor who plays Wesker over in Resident Evil. voice actor. Here we go. Hang on. How do we know? We don't see his face. He is voiced by D.C. Douglas. Which, come on. There we go, D.C. Douglas. Come on. I have a good connection. Why is this taking so long? Oh, for Christ's sakes. Fine. D.C. Douglas. Let's say, I'm pretty sure that's him. That sounds a lot like him. Yeah, okay, that is him. That is him. Huh. Okay, sorry. Anyways. So he's the bad guy.
What? But these foul criminals have disturbed the peace of the Empire.
The Imperial Knights thank you for rescuing Prince Yoder and protecting Princess Esteles.
Please, take this.
We've got no need for this. It's not like we did those things for the sake of the Knights.
I see.
What about Estelle?
She has just given her consent to be returned to the Imperial capital.
What? Well, I guess she is a princess after all.
The princess is waiting at the inn. We would be pleased if you made an appearance.
So he's totally the bad guy. I mean, he has red eyes, too.
I was so surprised to find out that Estelle was a princess.
I had a feeling. She knew Flynn, and she was obviously brought up as a noble.
Shut up. You knew already.
Maybe.
Oh, man. I wonder if I was rude to her without realizing it.
Your language has been unpardonable. Captain Carroll, the sentence for insulting royalty is... decapitation. Been nice knowing you.
What about you? You're way more rude than I am.
Guess it's off with both our heads, then.
What? That's...
Idiots.
Hi, Sonoshi. Fish with miso sauce. Take 1 fish and 1 miso sauce. Combine until ready. The rulers and the ruled. Which one are you?
So Estelle's going back home, huh?
You don't have a problem with this, Yuri?
It's not my decision to make.
Well, I guess that's true, but...
More importantly, where are we?
This is the city of Heliord. Geographically speaking, it's located between Torum Harbor and the city of Dawngrest. It was only just recently built. It's still a very new town. If you follow this road to the east, you'll hit Cair Bakram, where we were earlier. Cut through the west, and go to the northwest to reach Dawngrest.
I see. Well, maybe I'll have a look around the town a bit.
I've got my own business to attend to.
What to do?
Good night, Adam. Have a good one. What? So, if you earn points to become part of the nobility. Everything you do to work gains you points. That's an interesting system. I wonder how it's rigged.
Ah, so both of you were here the whole time.
Yuri, watch your speech in front of His Royal Highness. You could at least show due courtesy to the gracious pardoner of your crimes.
It's okay, Flynn. Miss Estelise and I acted of our own volition.
You've already heard about Lady Estelise then, I see.
Yeah, I heard.
Yuri, I thought that traveling with you would be to Her Highness's own benefit, but...
The royal family can't be allowed to romp all over the countryside without restraint.
That's not very convincing coming from you.
I apologize. But now especially, it's undesirable for the royal family's concerns to be brought into the public eye.
Yeah, succession crises are messy.
Whether you or the princess is next in line for the Imperial throne?
Correct. There are currently two opinions. That of the Imperial Knights, and that of the Council.
So, do we want the bad guys or the other bad guys to be in charge? I was thinking of throwing my support in for the bad guys, but honestly, the bad guys have a bit of a shot too, but I don't agree with what the bad guys have to say about the bad guys' plan, and the bad guys' interaction with the bad guys doesn't really lead me towards thinking the bad guys are any good for it, at least not compared to the bad guys.
Your Highness!
There's no use hiding any details from him when he already knows so much. The Imperial Knights are backing my own ascension to the throne.
Ah, so the council's behind her.
Meanwhile, Miss Estelise has the support of the Council.
She's a princess after all.
Yes, her relation may be a distant one, but she's unmistakably of royal blood.
That's gotta be tough for the Knights, too. Even if she's the rival of their candidate for the throne, it's not like they can just stop protecting the princess, is it?
Yuri, this matter is...
I don't know anyone odd enough to be interested in information like this. Well, I'm gonna go drop by Estelise's place, and then I'm gonna take a load off at the inn. Thanks for the chat.
I still have to find that Blastoise. Oh god, I can't think what they're called all of a sudden. The blasty thing.
Wait, I say!
Hey, it's Tweedle-A and Tweedle-B.
Don't call us that!
Blastia, that's it.
Something I can help you two with?
Even if you have a direct pardon from His Highness Yoder, I say that does not change the fact that you committed crimes against the Empire!
Okay.
As members of the Imperial Knights, our honor will not allow us to simply let that slide.
Okay.
Yuri Lowell, you will battle with us here, I say, fair and square!
Okay.
If you beat us, we'll recognize you as innocent of your crimes.
That's a really stupid system.
Don't make claims you can't back up. Since when did you two have the authority to forgive people their crimes?
Regardless, we must battle.
Battle!
If that's what it takes to make you happy, I guess I can humor you.
Excellent. Come with us.
I knew it! More cowbell. Is it just me? Or is there a recurring theme of authoritarianism versus vigilantism in this game? Like, the most obvious example is Flynn and Yuri, but I've been seeing it crop up here and there.
Goodbye, for it ends today.
I say, prepare to face the Imperial Knight's ultimate fighting technique, the Burst Art!
Again, you're claiming regular techniques as your own. That doesn't belong to the Knights.
I say be quiet!
The Burst Art, huh? I've heard of it before, but...
You don't know how it's done? You fool!
I say we shall show you. But before that happens, you'll be reduced to no more than a worthless caterpillar crawling on the ground!
You know Polymorph Other?
I say...
Maybe it has something to do with Overlimit.
Go! Show him how it's done, Adacor!
I say watch me now! The arcane art of the Imperial Knights!
It didn't hit him! What are you doing?
Huh. Burst Arts can be linked from an arcane art. I wonder if I could imitate that.
There's no way an amateur could do something like that, I say!
And now, Overlimit!
Ah! Be careful! Yuri Lowell's going to attack!
Arcane Art!
Take this! You're dead! That's enough for today.
First art!
I say, what a terrible turn of events!
Oh, now we actually fight. Okay. Okay. Damn! Right before I could do it. Oh well.
Man, nothing like some good exercise before turning in for the night. I guess I'll hurry back to the inn.
I don't know, Remedy's Exion. It just keeps coming up. Like, multiple times they've brought up the rule of law, or whether law is just or not, or whether you should just do things yourself. It's been kind of a recurring thread, Remedy's Exion. That's why I mention it. And the way Tales of games are usually constructed is they usually have one very deliberate theme built into the narrative. I don't know if that is the theme or not, but I'm starting to guess that it is. It could also be a related theme, and I'm just missing it. Oh, sorry. I apparently cannot detect text sarcasm either. I have failed you. By the way, this quote is horrible. Okay, that's not the quote I meant, but nobles are winners, commoners are losers. Everything is decided by birth. Evil laughter. Evil laughter. Effort always bears fruit. Persevering until you harvest that fruit is the definition of effort. People put faith in notions like that and die in obscurity. That is a horrible quote. Just have a piece of paper and I just hold it up whenever I'm being sarcastic. I enjoy Elvis's music. I think he's one of the best musicians of all time. Well, that's just lying. That's not really being sarcastic at that point. No. As I've said many times, Mighty Mage, this is the fourth? Yes, fourth Tales of game I played. It's technically probably higher than that, because I remember playing some back in the SNES era and the GBA era, but I have so few memories of them. The only thing I remember about the GBA one is indignation! And I've remembered that ever since. Probably Abyss is my favorite so far. Yeah, comma, it's today, period. 4:30, period. I was planning to meet up for sushi at 3:30, period. It's a good thing I texted him. Apparently Third forgot we're seeing a movie today. I can't do it, Leander. The way he says it is just so, wow. Indignation! I mean, I know it's a spell, but at the time it was just, huh? God, that voice acting was terrible. What's funny is I'm pretty sure indignation is a spell in most of the Tales of games since. I don't know if it's a reference deliberately or not, but yeah.
Hey, I thought you went to see Esteliz.
She seems to be asleep already.
Do we need to cancel? Question mark.
We could still talk tomorrow.
Right. Why don't we all return to our rooms then?
And
What's the matter, Repeat?
Do you guys hear a strange sound?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Oh, I've been hearing that the barrier Blasty has been acting up lately.
well, maybe if you stop calling it Blastia. I'm not letting that go. It's such a dumb name. I'm sorry. Blastia. It's like a Harry Potter name. You know, where they would deliberately name things weird or silly things to try and appeal to the kids market. I don't remember indignation in Abyss.
Hey, hold your horses.
I can't.
Commandant Alexei is there, isn't he? He should be able to take care of it.
Rita, if we let you go out on your own, it'll be just another repeat of Meat Hill.
Well, if you want, we could at least let Flynn know about it.
It's been a while since the Imperial Knights have interrogated me. Forgot how tiring it was. Even the Princess and His Highness Yoder got involved. And 2 captains and the Commandant. And with Flynn here too, they're leaving the capital totally defenseless. Pretty sloppy work.
Dun dun dun. No, I have not remedies Exion. Not even sure how I ever could or would. Maybe if it came out on the Switch. What the heck is Good Omens, Chocolate Rob? I didn't mean spells, Mighty Mage. I mean, how many things in Harry Potter are just named ridiculous stuff? Because ridiculous.
Rita, please wait!
Estelle!
After all, I've heard that the Imperial Knights have made some repairs on the Blastia here.
Give the Knights some credit for once, will you?
Please, Rita.
All right, then.
It's okay for you to be wandering around like this?
Yes, but can I stay with you until it's time to return to Zophius?
I don't mind at all.
Oh god. A Neil Gaiman book. That sounds like a no to me. No, thank you. I'm gonna have to look it up now. I'm gonna have to find a YouTube of him saying indignation.
The barrier Blastia has been making some odd noises. Do you think it's okay?
You came all the way here because you were worried about that? As always, Yuri, you can't leave well enough alone if you see anything amiss.
Hey, it's not me. She was the one that...
It's obvious that something's not right with that Blastia. Let me have a look at it.
This Blastia is currently in a state of repair. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you to examine it.
Why?
What was that vibration?
Don't tell me that was the Blastia.
Maybe something's happened to the Blastia.
Please stop saying Blastia.
Your Highness, You
Blastia.
must stay here.
What do you think that scary monster we saw in Kaer Bakram was?
That beast was way tougher than anything I've ever seen before. If it didn't run away when it did, we'd have been in a world of hurt.
That's a surprisingly cautious opinion coming from you. Not that I disagree when it comes to a monster like that.
Do you think it was the hunting blades who trapped it in a reverse barrier?
Yeah, probably. It looked like they came to take that monster down. Whatever the case, I don't want to meet up with a monster like that again.
Fantasia, that's the one I've played on the GBA. Although I barely remember it, if I'm being honest. That was at a pretty bad part of my life.
Rita!
Let me go! I can't just leave him like this! The air is just pouring out of this thing! At this density, it might kill someone!
And what about you? Damn it! That girl's Blastia crazy!
See, that sounds like an adjective there.
It's okay. I'll just readjust the volume of air. You'll be just like new.
It's too dangerous! You've got to get out of here!
Lead the civilians out of the city, as well as the princess and the others.
Sure thing, Wesker.
Yes, sir.
The air is completely out of control. There's no telling what it will do.
No! The flow of air has outstripped its capacity! At this rate, it'll either swallow the city or even explode!
Explode! Did you hear that? Everybody get out of here! Hurry!
Rita!
No. This is a new character. We just met him a few minutes ago, Dakota. Lysandroth, I'm not sure what he's up to. He's probably also the villain, knowing Tales of games.
Your Highness! What is she?
Rita, I'm here!
Estelise!
You're glowing.
Commandant? There! Got it! Ah!
And they both died. The end.
Rita, hang on!
No, Lysandroth has longer hair, slightly different outfit. It's more of a robe than the armor thing, and a different voice actor.
Please, get a room ready for Rita.
Do you even hear what you're saying? You're just as worn out as she is.
Prepare rooms at once. I'll take her there myself.
Who are you giving orders to?
Carol, can you stand?
Yeah.
Come on, we're going too.
Yeah, no kidding, Dakota. Could you imagine?
Come in.
You can't keep using your healing arts on her forever, Estelise. Come on, let's let her rest for now.
Yes.
I can't believe she had to go and do something like that.
Yes. Once Rita chooses to do something, she won't listen to anyone else.
Hi, Dream Whisperer.
You're one to talk. You were just as bad as she was.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stay here. You should go rest. Aren't you tired from using your healing arts so much?
I'm jealous of Rita. She has something she cares about so much.
And so can you, if you spend enough time looking for it. But you need to go and get some sleep now.
No, I'm fine. Yuri, you should get some sleep yourself.
Flynn will get mad at me if you pass out.
So let him get mad at you.
Look, don't come asking me to take your place when you collapse from exhaustion.
I can't ask you to take my place if I've already collapsed, can I?
There's literally like a long sofa thing right there you can just lay down on while still being right next to her.
You must think I'm totally useless.
Yeah. I mean, no. No.
After what happened when you first met me, and at Kaer Bakram, and today.
I think everyone freaked out today. Even the great Commandant was pretty in over his head. There are lots of things even grown-ups can't do.
Even you, Yuri? Yeah, I guess so. It's a tough world.
Now you got the idea.
Hey, Yuri?
Hmm?
Do you think you'd want to maybe start a guild with me?
A guild, huh? Yeah, that's an idea. I'll think about it.
Really?
What, you're surprised?
I thought you'd say, no way! I've been in enough messes already! Or something.
Not all adults think like that, you know. Anyway, it's late. Let's get some rest and see how she's doing in the morning.
We shall call it the Fellowship of the Ring. I'm sorry. It's just, it reminds me of an old joke. The way the old joke worked was like this. People are sitting down watching Fellowship of the Ring, the movie, for the first time. And then there's the big swelling scene where they all join the Fellowship, and the moviegoer says, This feels like the beginning of the movie. This feels like the actual intro. We can't possibly be there, though, right? Like, the movie can't have just started. Right? And the other princess just looks at him. The Blastia Guild, I like it. God, I'm starting to slur the word a bit. Blastia. Blastia, there we go. Blastia. Blastia. What do? We blast! Oh god, we're Team Rocket. Okay, so I talked to the innkeeper and he's like, your room is paid for. But how do I sleep for the night? I'm looking for sleeping. Team Indignation. Okay, since I have nowhere else to go, I'll go talk to the princess again. Apparently that was the right call.
Come in.
Glad to see you're awake. And after I told her over and over to call me before she collapses.
You didn't think she'd really listen to you, did you? She looks happy. Hey, so what do you think Estelise thinks of me?
She's totally into you.
Why are you making that face?
I just didn't think you were the kind of person who cared what other people thought.
Forget it. You can go now.
Compared to those formulas of yours, she should be easy to figure out.
Huh? Rita, you're awake. But be careful. It's just when you think you've recovered that you're in the most danger.
It's all right. I'm fine. Also, you don't need to pretend to be using that Blastia anymore.
What do you mean?
Ah, that's why. I pointed out that 3 times they've brought up the significance of Estelle's Blastia.
It's pretty cool that you can use healing arts without a Blastia.
Like, he noticed right at the beginning.
But how did you...
What the?
Hey, it's that dragon freak!
I am evil. It's a girl. Sorry, that's the first time I've actually seen the Dragon Rider close up. I guess that shouldn't be too surprising.
Are you all right?
They keep calling him and hiding his face. Of course it's a girl.
Don't you ever learn?
It sounds like the sky is falling in here! What's going on? What was that thing?
Just when the conversation was getting interesting.
That's enough talk about Estelle's healing arts for now.
Fine by me. I've pretty much figured it out anyway.
Don't look at me like that. Do I really look like that much of a bad guy to you?
Yes.
Hey, wait! What's going on, you guys? Come on, tell me!
Yeah, no kidding, Chocolate Rob. Especially when it's raining. God.
Well, take care on the way back to the capital.
Okay.
So she can heal without a Blastia. I know that's significant, but I don't know why. I guess we'll find out eventually.
Do you have everything? Wouldn't want to have to come back later.
If I forget anything, you'll bring it to me. Won't you, Yuri?
Yeah, right. Okay, let's go find Flynn. I'll take you that far.
What are you all gonna do after this?
Well, I'm still looking for that Blastia thief.
Well, we did lose track of the Blood Alliance.
That's easy. We can just go to Dawngrest. Or not. Man, if I go back there now, they'll all just laugh at me.
Dawngrest? That's the guild city, right?
Yeah. I thought we could find out about the Blood Alliance there.
What direction is it from here?
She is a Blastia.
Well, it's to the west, I guess, but...
Let's check it out then. Might be helpful for anybody thinking you're starting a guild, too.
Huh? For starting a guild? Well, let's go then!
And now to lose my only healer in my party. Yay!
It doesn't seem like that Flynn character is around here.
Does that mean you're staying with us for now?
Well, would that be alright?
Carol, don't fill the princess's head with ideas.
You cannot simply do as you wish. Your Highness must return to the capital. Flynn is already set out to tend to other business. Now then, Rita Mordia, we would like you to investigate yesterday's Blastia malfunction.
That's pointless. I looked at him this morning, but I couldn't figure anything out.
No, we would ask that you go to the forest of Cave Mock.
Cave Mock, huh? Oh yeah, the plants affected by the disaster here look just like the ones in that forest.
We have reports of tree mutations, and of monsters increasing in both number and aggressiveness. Messengers have gone to the capital, but much time will be wasted finding a gifted mage.
I specialize in Blastia. Plants are out of my league.
Consider their connection to the air. I imagine that is within your league.
Besides, if Estella's going back to the capital, I want to go with her.
What do you mean?
I hate this song.
You are a researcher in an Imperial Blastia laboratory. You must undertake the tasks assigned to you.
Then there should be no problem if I accompany her to the forest, right?
Princess, please do not make suggestions that are simply out of the question.
If this does have something to do with air, then my healing arts would prove useful.
Yes, they would.
Please, Alexei, let me do my part to help.
Your Highness, I simply cannot allow you to go to such a dangerous forest.
Well, what if... Yuri, would you come with us?
Me?
If Yuri were to come, you wouldn't be worried, right?
Young man, please escort the princess. I ask this of you only because you once sought to join the Imperial Knights.
Of all the underhanded... I didn't ask anybody to count on me. You're pushing me into this.
It seems I can take that reply as indication of your agreement.
But there's something I have to do as well. We go to the forest after Dawngrest.
Very well.
Your Excellency.
It seems Flynn foresaw this outcome.
Huh? He did what?
He left this message for you. Take care of Her Highness.
All right then. It's the forest of Cave Mock by way of Dawngrest.
I have a job for you.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun.
I'm glad that Commandant Alexei turned out to be so reasonable.
Yeah, I thought he'd be more of a stubborn jerk myself.
Had you met him before, Yuri?
I knew him, but I doubt he knew me. I was barely in the Knights for any time at all, really.
What sort of person is he, I wonder?
He can be very formal at times, but in a way, he's something of a symbol for the Knights. Many who are in the Knights now were inspired to join by Alexei's example.
One thing's clear. I don't have much in common with him.
Translation. I totally have a lot in common with him. He might also be my father and or brother. Or secret lover. You know, something. Yeah. I do, more cowbell. It's one of my favorite things. So we're going to codify a negative here. We're actually going to go ahead and turn it into a aggregate. This is basically an aggregate negative for the various ways they are misusing sound in the game. I already mentioned the no music problem, which hasn't been constant. It's not to the Kingdom Hearts level, but there has been a no music problem. And in addition to that, the sound balancing issues and the music direction have just not been stellar. I suppose we are building an aggregate positive, so I'll go ahead and put a potential positive up there. I honestly think we're going to go ahead and codify one of these story negatives. This is for basically the cutscene incompetence stuff that's been happening all over the place. It's already gotten bad enough that it's actively been taking me out of several scenes. I'm just kind of tired of it already. The idea here, Takota, and you can fairly accuse me of being too fair on this, is that I want to see if the no music, if the sound direction problem continues, basically. Because if it continues, well, you know my rule on that. Because, yikes. The hell is that? Something I can't enter. Got it. Well, I was just curious. God dang it!
Put out your hand. Like this? Yay! What was that?
Okay, that was actually cute. Estelle is still, like, an enjoyable character throughout. I stand by the fact she's one of the potential positives up there. And that's probably going to be codified. She's easily one of the most engaging and endearing characters. What the hell am I looking at? Is that a drill?
Estelle, there's something I want to ask you.
Yes, what is it? Wait!
What's the matter?
Could you repeat what you just said?
I said there's something I want to ask you.
No, before that!
Estelle?
Yes! You finally called me Estelle! I've got to go tell everyone!
Oh, well...
I rest my case. Could be Takota. Guess we'll find out in a second. Yeah, I'm sure Estelle is super doomed. She has many death flags on her. Seriously, many death flags. What is that? It's chained, too.
This is Dongrest, my hometown.
What's with the drill? That would seriously be the first thing out of my mouth. In fact, I'd probably say that before we even reached the city. Hey,
Looks like a pretty lively place.
hey, Carol, what's with the drill?
Well, it's the second largest city after the Imperial capital. It's run entirely by the guilds.
I thought it'd be more dark and dank, you know? Like a den of villains.
That's just a prejudice people have about the guilds.
I'm sure the bad reputation of the Blood Alliance is to blame for that.
Yeah. Jeez, Yuri, you make it sound like I'm a villain.
If you're a villain, what does that make him?
Point taken. So, how should we go about tracking down Barbos?
The best way is probably to stop by the Union and check there.
The Union, a guild collective run by the 5 so-called Master Guilds, right?
Yeah. The Union also serves as the city's government.
But how is this gonna work? Isn't Barbos' Blood Alliance one of the 5 Master Guilds?
Which means if we lay a hand on him, we'll be picking a fight with the Union as well.
We won't know the answer to that until we ask the Dawn.
The Don is the boss of the Union, isn't he?
Yep. Dawn Whitehorse, leader of Altosk, the most powerful of the 5 Master Guilds.
All right, let's go see what the Don has to say then. You know the way, right, Carol?
Hey, wait. He's not the kind of person you can just meet. I don't really know if...
Please?
Union headquarters is in the north part of town.
Now, it's interesting. If I've been paying attention properly, and I'd like to think I have been, there's only 2 national powers we've encountered at all. The Union and the Empire. I'm starting to wonder if there are any other national powers in this setting. Of course I have, Mighty Mage. What are you talking about? Everyone kill Mighty Mage. Quick, quick! I do like this song. In fact, this is probably my favorite song in the game so far.
Hey, what are you doing?
What? Nothing.
Hmm? Well, if it ain't little Carol. What the hell are you thinking coming back here?
Hey! What's with you?
Yeah, I don't see Nan. She already ditched you?
No way! She wouldn't stop nagging, so I took off.
This would explain why Carol wasn't too eager to go to Dongrest.
So are you the latest guild to take him in? You could do a lot better than that, loser.
All this kid can brag about is the number of guilds he's joined. Oh, right. That's a bad thing.
Are these your friends, Carol? You could do a lot better than these losers.
What did you say?
Such undignified men.
Shut up.
You sure have a way of saying things. I mean, you're right, but...
Yeah, you just keep talking.
What's that sound?
Damn it. They're back again.
Come on.
Monster attack.
Monsters are here.
Monsters? Wait, is this shaking the monsters' footsteps?
If so, they've brought quite an army.
Yeah, but don't worry. Even if there have been a lot of monsters around here lately, our barrier here is strong, and it's never been broken before. And the guilds take care of the monsters outside the barrier. Huh? Oh, crap!
Why did you have to say that?
Disappeared?
Why did you say that?
What the hell is going on? The monsters are gonna get inside!
Damn it, why do things like this always happen to me, no matter where I go?
You gotta be cursed.
Oh no, I remember Remedy's Exion. It's very clear that this is kind of a Faerunian situation. AKA, the higher level you are, the more rare you are. the fact that we can deal with monsters means we're in, like, the top percent of a percent. Most people, they're screwed. I get that. I get the concept.
Yuri, we have to go stop the monsters.
I'm not sure why you even brought that up, Remedy, because, like, that's not relevant to what's going on right here. Why would you say that? Oh my god. It's like the director was just watching, is like, oh, hey, he mentioned the field.
Crazy. Where are all these monsters coming from?
Something isn't right. Doesn't something seem different about the monsters as well?
Here they come.
Obviously not.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah, depending on how well written the game is, there probably is something directly that our party is causing in order to make the barriers go down.
Why are there so many?
Seriously, that would be a very Tales of thing to happen.
Damn it! It's just one right after the other.
If I had to guess right now, I would say it's that one, Miss Pinkhair, and her innate magic. That's just off the top of my head, and I have nothing really supporting that, but she's the biggest magical anomaly we have in the party. And the barriers are a magic artifact. Ergo. I'll probably just level Azure Edge and say screw it. Level.
Damn, there's no end to these things.
Really, Takoida? Wow. And yes, that's the director I was referencing, sorry.
Damn!
The Vermintide director, the Left 4 Dead director.
Thank you so much!
Forget it! Run!
Stop saying thank you and go! God.
Damn! I'm not gonna make it!
Come on, you filthy maggots! I'll take the lot of you! Come see how it feels to get beat down by an old man.
Well, yeah, Remedy. If you did, I'd be pretty upset, and I might even ban you.
That old guy is really going after him. Who the hell is he?
It's the Dawn! That's Dawn Whitehorse!
So that's him, huh?
It's the Dawn! The Dawn's here! Let's kick this monster scum out of here! Defend the city!
Nobody messes with the clouds of dawn!
Teams, plural, Harriant. For example, this is being done by the Symphonia team, who also made Abyss, by the way.
We've come to help subdue the monsters!
Hold your horses, Night Boy. We couldn't live with ourselves if we let the Knights do our dirty work. Now get the hell out of here.
Is this really the time for that?
Each and every one of these people left the Empire of their own free will and joined a guild. There ain't a soul in this town so spineless they go running to you guys for help.
But...
These are the rules of the life we've chosen. It's up to us to make sure those rules don't get broken.
Holding to your beliefs no matter what's at stake.
So that's what a real guild is like.
Hey, you there! Lead the way!
I have a name, you know! Where are we going, anyway?
We're going to repair the barrier Blastia. If we don't, the city will be overrun with monsters.
You're coming too!
Guess that's my only option. The barrier failed right as the monsters appeared? What the hell is going on in this city?
I've lived in Dawngress my whole life, but I've never seen anything like this.
So why the hell do we have such terrible timing?
How should I know?
What? You don't really think I'm cursed, do you?
Yes. No, I'm starting to really think that. I'm just not sure which person is the cursed person. Someone in chat mentioned something about Allure or Kulur or whatever it was called, being hit by Carol and not by Estelle. So it might be Carol who's cursed. The thing is, I don't know anything about Carol. So... Then again, Carol is... Well, no, that's probably Patty. Now you got me thinking. Too little info. I'm gonna go to the tavern. Need a drink. I could see that, Dakota. That actually, I agree. That probably would have worked a lot better than pointless dick measuring.
We're too late. This is so horrible.
Out of the way! I might be able to do something with this.
Rita, watch out! Behind you!
We won't let you fix the barrier.
What the hell? It's just one thing after another. I'm sick of this.
But yeah, one of the potential story negatives is for needless drama in cutscenes, which I'm just kind of tired of. And that scene that we just saw between Flynn and Dawn is a perfect example of that. We're here to help! Nope, we have to posture and... Ugh.
How could they do that?
So anyways, never mind. Apparently I'm completely wrong about everything. It's actually these cloaked idiots again.
These guys to thank for the barrier Blastia failing on us.
But why?
Because they're evil, duh.
Looks like you've got your hands full over here.
So the Don's little lecture didn't stick?
I'm just doing what I can to help. How's the repair of the barrier Blastia going?
That'll depend on our genius mage here.
The core is still there. They just fiddled with your formula a bit and stopped it, didn't they? What the? This is an amplifier? And this formula again. The same as they were using back on Amid Hill.
The barrier disappeared when the monsters attacked. It can't be a coincidence that they happened at the same time, can it?
Probably not.
So does your appearance here mean this is tied up with all the Empire's problems?
I don't know. That's why I came here to check things out.
That goes there, and this goes here.
That's our Rita.
All right, time to clean up the monsters outside the barrier. The guilds won't be able to complain if we fight monsters outside the city.
We'll leave the monsters to Flynn. Let's go to the Union and ask about Barbos.
And get paid.
You really trust Flynn, don't you?
Only because there's no one else I can trust. That's how I look at it.
Yuri, I don't get you sometimes.
Well, I am the main character in a Tales of game.
Dawngress has a very different atmosphere from the capital, doesn't it? The city seems so energetic. Everyone here is so full of life.
Of course! It's the largest guild city. Everyone lives according to their own principles. Do you like Dawngress, Estelle?
Yes, I think it's lovely.
What about you, Yuri?
I think it'd be a really great city if the barrier wasn't crapping out.
Yuri, will you please let that go?
I'm kidding. The city's not bad at all. It even feels kind of like the lower quarter.
Would you let that go? It's been like 10 seconds. God. I mean, yeah, people literally died, but whatever. Freedom, woo! Everyone lives according to their own ideals. That sounds like some kind of hell, by the way. Like, I want you to picture what that would be like.
Who are you all?
We need to talk to the Don about something. Help us out, could you?
It's a matter that concerns the 5 master guilds.
I haven't seen you around here recently. What guild do you belong to?
We don't belong to a guild exactly.
Unfortunately, the Don has left town in pursuit of the monsters.
He went after the monsters?
Yes. He plans on taking out the monster nests in one fell swoop.
I see. Thanks for the information.
No worries.
If I went and helped them, I could prove myself to the Don.
Oh well, shall we go look for that information in town?
What? We're not going to help the Don?
So you know where the monster nests are then?
Oh, good point.
Since it seems like you won't be making progress anytime soon, I'm gonna go check out Cave Mock.
How selfish!
I just want to get it out of the way as soon as possible.
Then does that mean Estelle's going along with you?
Yes. I told Alexei I was going to go after all.
Which means I have to go with, too.
Don't worry. We'll be fine between the two of us.
Oh yeah, the mage and the healer. That can't be... I can't go wrong! Alright, you encounter an iron golem. What do you do?
Sorry, afraid not. If you got hurt or anything, Flynn would hunt me down and kill me.
You're gonna go, Yuri?
Well, we don't really have any good leads around town that we're following anyway.
Then it's decided. Let's go to the Forest of Cave Mock.
Oh no, it's Raven, I think his
Going
name
to
was.
Cave Mock, are they? What a coincidence.
Come to think of it, why was Flynn in Dawngrest? The Empire and the Union have never gotten along, so knights don't show up here often.
I doubt they're here to see the sights either. It's gotta be tied up in one of their duties.
Do you think Flynn's alright? Those guild people were being really mean to him.
Flynn's no delicate little flower. He can take some heat. Don't forget, before he was a knight, he had to make it on the streets of the lower quarter.
I hope you're right.
Anyways, Chocolate Rob, in answer to your question, I need to leave in about 5 minutes now. It was 6 minutes when I last checked. So let's see if we can find a vendor. Let's see if we can buy some gyaw. That's the inn. I mean, we could just go without gear upgrades. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Yeah, while I'm thinking about it. We gotta increase Estelle's cooking skill. Yay! I know what you're thinking. Why Estelle? Well, she said she wanted to learn how to cook. And it can't be worse than Yuri's. Alright, what do we got here? That's an interesting question. I have no idea what you're talking about, Chocolate Robe. I don't know, Harriet, but that's part of why I'm doing it. Yep, Rapide can apparently cook. Let's see, cooking shortcuts. See, you could tell that my sarcasm was getting impenetrable because he couldn't tell that I wasn't being sarcastic there. He always makes dog food. I mean, as long as it works out, right? What is that giant drill thing? Like, no one's even mentioning it. It's like going to Junon and nobody's talking about the sister ray. We're going to Midgar, and everyone's just like, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm just like, what's with the giant pizza over our heads? What pizza? The one up there! The giant one! It's visible for miles. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Ah! Alright, I suppose I'll go ahead and chop off here. Like I said, bit of a shorter session today. Oof. Tomorrow, we will continue in full and get a full day of Vesperia in, and hopefully actually get somewhere with the plot, since at the moment, our main plot still consists of find the frickin' thief. Whatever. I'll see you around, guys.